On Morning in America, we honor those who go above and beyond, helping serve those who served in our series, Home of the Brave. The nonprofit group Reboot Recovery is aiming to tackle the issues of PTSD head on by overcoming trauma together. Evan and Jenny Owens, who worked at Fort Campbell Military Base, started inviting veterans with trauma into their home a decade ago for home-cooked meals, to provide childcare, and to provide the opportunity to talk about their trauma in a safe space. And today, they have helped nearly 17,000, not only military families, but first responders. We are joined now by the husband and wife team, Jenny and Evan Owens. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for doing what you're doing.
Thank you so much for having us.
Well, Jenny, my first question is for you. We just read that this started just by you inviting folks into your home. Can you tell us the origin story here?
Sure. I was working as an occupational therapist for the Department of Defense at Fort Campbell, Kentucky, and treating soldiers with traumatic brain injury, but didn't take long to recognize that while we were addressing the physical wounds of war, that there were unseen wounds, spiritual wounds, soul wounds, mental wounds that many of these service members were struggling under the weight of, and their families were being affected too. And we just started to ask ourselves, what could we do beyond just the medical model to show these people love, to show them, like you said, a safe space, and to show them that they're not the only ones struggling in these ways. And so we opened up our home, cooked some mediocre food, hired some babysitters, and just created this course that addresses where trauma and faith collide, because trauma really catalyzes a conversation about, why am I here? What is my purpose? Why do bad things happen to good people? And we wanted to create a place where we could address that.
A free home-cooked meal is never mediocre. I'm just going to put that out there. But Evan, let me turn to you now. Just talking and eating, it's got to be a little bit more than that. There's got to be a strategy, I'm guessing. What is a typical reboot session like? How long does it take to graduate from your program?
Yeah, so it's a 12-week course, and it's provided through donations to us. Hint, hint, it's Giving Tuesday. But it's through donations that we're able to provide these courses at no cost to military families. And so the entire family comes for 12 weeks, one night a week for 12 weeks. We're able to work through different ways that trauma wounds us. So we talk through the issues that a lot of us are familiar with that maybe we don't associate with, things like guilt, shame, regret, unforgiveness towards ourselves and others, issues of identity, issues of unresolved grief, all these strong emotions, these strong feelings that we have, these are often connected to deeply rooted wounds. And so we, week by week, unpack some of these different things and dive deep into these root wounds. And therefore the symptoms begin to get better, connection begins to get better, and people's quality of life improves.
And Jenny, there are these programs, you know, for veterans like this, but yours seems to be just so much more casual. There's like a real home feel to it. And I wonder how much you think that helps in getting these soldiers and first responders to speak to you in maybe a different setting, and maybe they wouldn't speak to people in a different setting.
Absolutely. I think soldiers are very discerning, and they're looking to feel like this is a safe place where they can trust people. And we showed up because we wanted to be there. We had no other ulterior motive. We wanted to love them in a very authentic way. And I think that registered. And also, we have quickly worked ourselves out of a job in that we elevated people who graduated the course, who had that lived experience, combat veterans themselves, to then lead in our place. And so there's just that realness, that connection, that believability, that understanding that I think does differentiate it from a lot of the other traditional top-down approaches.
Well, this is Evan and Jenny Owens. It is Reboot Recovery. They've also written a book about it, so if you want to learn more, you can go to rebootrecovery.com. You can read about it online, and you can get their book. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for what you're doing.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.